Technology do affect our lives in many ways that we may not understand. And that's why in Smart Depot we are committed to bringing you tech information, news, insights that will help you to get the best out of technology. And that's why we are bringing the Smart Matter of Tech. And then this week we're going to be featuring a whole lot of news from Google, Apple, Facebook, Samsung, Huawei, and even Barack Obama talks about technology. An interesting part of this is that there's a big thread right now between Apple and Facebook about privacy concerns. So if you want to get more interesting things about technology, just come with me. Let's just go check it out. Okay, welcome back again to Smart Depot as we kick off this Smart Matter of Tech with two tech giants. Google and Qualcomm are coming together to give 4 years of Android OS updates to devices that will be coming with Snapdragon processor from next year, starting from the Snapdragon 888. Now, this is a very interesting development because Google in the past have tried with Android One, they've tried with Project Trevor to deliver faster updates, which has been the edge that iOS have always had over Android. But it seems that all that is about to change. As you can look at the framework plan for this now, the first framework, the first year the phone came out, is going to be on that OS. Then the next year there will be upgrade, second year, third year, and even on the fourth year. And the way they designed this, they can still work all these updates with the OEM vendor implementation. Well, it's time that will tell whether this will change anything. So let's move on straight to Facebook. Facebook is in the news again because they are facing strong pressure right now from the US Congress about antitrust issue. It's more likely that we're going to see Mark again appear in the floor of the House to answer questions about the antitrust allegation that the House is bringing up in the deals for Instagram and WhatsApp. They believe that Facebook is stiffening opposition and using their power to kill opposition and rivals in the market. And if you think that is bad enough, Apple is now having a fresh thread with Facebook as they released the statement. New iOS 14 features now makes targeted ads optional instead of automatic. And while they are still on now, Facebook has hit back, saying that Apple is against the free internet. Apple did hit back to this Facebook claims that they are protecting their consumers and users as their own CEO Tim Cook also tweeted on Twitter on this. But I felt that Facebook wasn't really satisfied with the reaction and responses getting from Apple. So Facebook also is now, speaking on behalf of small businesses that probably will be stifled because of this options of targeted ads. And back to Google. Google is facing fresh antitrust lawsuit led by about 38 state attorney generals in the U.S. They allege that Google has this illegal monopoly over online search market, which is stiffening competition and, making people to only see what Google want them to see when they use search. Bloomberg report gives further insight. It's like the 38 state attorney generals who brought the suit is communicating with EU that have earlier fined Google $5 billion in 2015 for antitrust issues in Android. And while all this thing is happening in the US, on the other side of the world, Harmony OS from Huawei just came out, and now it will be available for smartphones also. And we could see a developer preview on the Mate 40 Pro. Huawei is saying that this is going to be available for all their phones. So we're talking about hundreds of million handsets to run this. Well, I hope that they succeed. But if you consider what's already happening in the world right now, I feel feel that Huawei stand a chance to succeed with Harmony OS. US, just tackling each other, the political state in the US. This might play in and strengthen Huawei to push with everything they have. And if you can see, it's not too different for somebody who's using Android to use this Harmony OS from what we have seen. And a lot of things are promising, but it is time that will tell whether it will go the way of BlackBerry, Nokia OS, and other ones that have come before that. And let's jump into OnePlus. Now, OnePlus 7 users, 7T and 7 Pro users are fuming because the Android 11 update for OnePlus 7 series has been postponed to next year, February or March. Now, many of the faithfuls are really bitter because one of the reasons they chose OnePlus flagship is because of the quick OS update that they promised and they have delivered in the past, but that is no more. And then let's move next again to Samsung. And while OnePlus 7 users are fuming, Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition that was actually created to be a direct rival to OnePlus premium phone is beginning to receive Android 11 updates. Oh, what an irony, because OnePlus used to be the one that delivers update faster, but right now that is no more. So let's move in straight to iPhone 12 series, because we know that iPhone 12 series are not coming with charger in the box, but when it came over to Brazil, the Brazil consumer protection is calling it BX because they do not believe that the excuse that Apple gave to not put charger in the box was valid enough. So iPhone 12 series that will be sold in Brazil will have charger put inside the box. I was thinking that by now many other countries could have jumped into this as Brazil did, but it seems like Apple still have your way of winning. Have I told you to subscribe yet? If you haven't, please, a sub to the channel will be very nice. It does give us some goosebumps when we see new subscribers. And then we're going to round up today with the Tik-Tok between Barack Obama and MKBHD, or as I like to call him, MKB8K. Man, that guy is so good with some sweet, powerful tech videos. You can check him out for this. This was one of YouTube original productions that's going on, but MKBHD was so kind enough to make it available. The discussion and the question he asked Barack Obama, and there's a whole lot of insights on how he used technology to gain influence, to reach new audience during his first election. And also he discussed about the challenges of this technology and how we can actually use it positively. I'll put the link to that video in the description. That'll be about that for today, but let me hear from you in the comment section. Let's talk more about Smart Matter of Tech. And until I see you in the next episode of Smart Matter of Tech, which will probably be in 2021, have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful 2021. Subscribe. I'll see you.